All people diverse. For this reason, we must be free in everything that has to do with sexual sexuality, sexual orientation, gender identity, and whether or not we want to have children. I am Camila Rios, and welcome to another chapter of Collectives. For this new episode, we will talk with Dr. Luisa Gonzalez, who will be telling us about sexual and reproductive right. She will be accompanying us online since she is in another country. How are you, Dr. Luisa?
Hello, Camila. Very good. I'm very happy to able to connect us with you to raise awareness of sexual and reproductive rights since they play important role in people's lives, but unfortunately very little know about them.
Dr. Luisa, tell us what are sexual and reproductive rights?
Okay, Cami. Sexual and reproductive rights are part of human rights. And sexual and reproductive rights seek to warrant that people can make decisions about the sexual and reproductive life with freedom and confidence and security according to their internal and external experience. Sexual rights refer to free or people to exercise the sexuality in healthy way, and reproductive rights refer to the freedom of people to decide whether or not to have children, the number and the spacing between them.
If these rights are so important, we aren't a very popular topic in our society.
This is due the lack of education and culture in many families or schools. There is a taboo towards the sexual and reproductive use. Therefore, this is total ignorance of the rights, leaving the AC with that giving than the important they really have.
It is evident not all people have this information that is so important for a sexual life, and even more so for young people who are beginning to have an active sexual life. For this reason, I want to ask you to give us three situations where sexual and reproductive rights are abused.
The different situation and the first situation when it's forced to marry or have sexual relation with no consent. And the second situation, the children who work in the streets are being deprived of the opportunity to study. And the third situation when some right is violent and the court grants extension or does not validate your process.
Dr. Luisa, once a right abuse, what consequence does this bring to the victim?
This bring negative consequence to the victim reflect a psychological damage such as depression, which make them submissive, low self-esteem, and low autonomy.
Okay, now we have a call from a viewer who want to know more about this topic. Julian, how are you?
Good afternoon, Camila. I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, Julian, tell us what you would like to ask Dr. Luisa.
Dr. Luisa, my family is very insistent because I have not had children with my partner. Honestly, we are not ready and we do not want to at this time. I would like to know if there is any right doctors about this. Thank you.
Hello, Julian. Thank you very much for your question. And yes, of course, there is a right that talks about this, and it is the right to choose. Each couple and person is free to choose what is the perfect time to plan their family or have two children.
Very well. The other hand, a follower of the program wrote to us about her experience and has questions for the doctor. And Maria writes to us. Hi Camila, I love your program and all the experts who go to it. I have a friend I have known for more than 1 year. We have gone out a couple of time but consider him my friends. On the other hand, he doesn't me and he has asked me to have sex. But the truth is that I don't want to have them with him and he is becoming very insistent in recent weeks. My question is a Dr. Laura if any right are being violent and what can I do so that it no longer happens.
Oh, interesting one, Maria, right to use. And science really is on the most frequent things that happen. And it is the violation of the right to choose a sexual partner. Each person has the right to choose with who to have sexual relation, and it cannot be forced to this if it is not your wish.
These are very strong questions. That information that people know and don't know. So, to finish, Dr. Laura, I would like you to tell us some recommendation to detect or know know where where to find all all the information relevant to the topic of sexual and reproductive right.
Well, Camila, it's advice to the family who watch this program from their homes. Tell about this topic, educate yourself. You can also investigate on your own. We found page with very valuable and lie and clear information about these rights. It is very important that we know our sexual rights and reproduce in order to avoid their vulnerability.
Well, it was a pleasure to have you on the program. Thank you very much for joining us and giving us this information.
Thank you, Camila. it was also a pleasure for me to able to talk with you and be able to share our sexual and reproductive rights. Bye until next time. Bye bye.
See you another episode. Thank you very much.